Have you ever wondered why some countries consistently have many political parties represented in their government, while others tend to have just two main ones? This fundamental difference often comes down to the electoral system a country employs, which is the set of rules governing how elections are conducted and how votes are translated into legislative seats. Broadly speaking, there are three major families of electoral systems: plurality or majoritarian systems, proportional representation systems, and mixed electoral systems. Each family operates on distinct principles, aiming to achieve different objectives regarding representation, government stability, and voter choice. Plurality and majoritarian systems, often known as winner-take-all, award seats to candidates or parties that secure the most votes in a given district, even if it is not an absolute majority. First past the post is a common example, where the candidate with the highest number of votes wins. These systems prioritize strong, single-party governments and often lead to two-party dominance, but they can also result in significant disproportionality between a party's vote share and its seat share. For instance, a party might win many seats with less than 50% of the vote, leaving many voters feeling unrepresented. Proportional representation, or PR systems, aim to ensure that a party's share of legislative seats closely matches its share of the national vote. There are many variations, with party list PR being one of the most common, where voters cast ballots for parties, and seats are allocated based on national or regional vote totals. These systems tend to produce multi-party governments and more accurately reflected the diversity of public opinion, encouraging coalition building. While they offer greater fairness in representation, they can sometimes lead to less stable governments due to the need for multiple parties to form a working majority. Mixed electoral systems attempt to combine elements of both majoritarian and proportional approaches. A prominent example is mixed-member proportional, where voters cast two votes, one for a candidate in their local district, often using a plurality rule, and another for a party list. The party list vote is then used to adjust the overall seat allocation to achieve proportionality. This design seeks to balance local accountability with national proportionality, allowing for both geographical representation and fair party seat distribution, though the exact balance achieved can vary widely depending on the specific rules. Understanding these core mechanics is crucial because the electoral system profoundly shapes political outcomes, party behavior, and voter engagement. For example, knowing the system helps predict whether a small party has a realistic chance of gaining representation, or if tactical voting might be encouraged. It also highlights why forming a coalition government is a common necessity in some nations but a rarity in others. These systems are not just abstract rules, they are the architectural blueprints of political power. Furthermore, recognizing which electoral system is in play allows for a deeper analysis of political stability and public satisfaction. For instance, high disproportionality, where a party wins many seats without a commensurate share of the popular vote, can sometimes lead to voter frustration and perceptions of unfairness. Conversely, systems that produce many small parties might face challenges in forming stable governments. The choice of electoral system is a fundamental design decision that has lasting consequences for democratic governance and political culture.